Hi there, Craig. Yeah. What's happening today, then? Explain.
Yeah, we're a couple of days out, Hayley, from testing itself, but there's the sound of Formula One engines on the track at the moment because Haas and the Cadillac team are both having filming days today. I can't tell which is on because they both use Ferrari engines, but Cadillac made their big launch last night, actually, at the Super Bowl. They bought commercial space, which is some of the most expensive commercial space in television, to show what their new car looks like. They had JFK talking about the moon landings as the soundtrack to it. An interesting split livery, sort of dark-coloured car on one side, light in the other. Sky F1's David Crofty, I'm not sure how much he's going to like that. It is very eye-catching, very distinctive, very new and bold, so great to see that. But yes, they were showing that they mean business by taking that high-profile platform to show what their new car will look like this season. We've got a couple of launches over here today as well. McLaren are showing off their new colour scheme and sponsorship for their car. And Aston Martin over the bridge in Saudi Arabia. I will be driving over there a little bit later to see their launch and speak to their two drivers as well. So it's all happening here. But yeah, Super Bowl, interesting to note as well, hey, Lewis Hamilton attended that in the company of Kim Kardashian. It seems that they're forming quite a power couple. But listen, it would be great to see Lewis find happiness off the track as well. And you know, what a talented pair that is between them. So yes, that's making the headlines off track in F1. Lewis and Kim's potential romance. Let's see if he says anything about that when he comes here to do his testing duties and meet the media.
Oh, yeah, you definitely have to ask him about that. From me, for sure. Thanks. We want to ask you about the issue surrounding the new engine. Really big talking point. How do you think it can be resolved?
Yeah, I get to talk about compression ratios and interesting things like that. But I mean, listen, it has been a big fuss in advance of this season. It's the notion that Mercedes, who are expert at building engines, have been able to do something clever with the cylinder chamber to expand the ratio beyond potentially what is prescribed in the regulations when the car is warmed up. So are they doing something clever with expanding metallurgy, which is pretty normal, to be fair, in Formula One? The rules dictate that the tests for these things are done at ambient temperatures, so Mercedes can satisfy those tests, and maybe the engine is running rather more optimally when the car is on track. But people will be reading about the other four engine manufacturers, including Red Bull, potentially not being happy about this, trying to get together, trying to create a vote to get this outlawed and changed, to maybe have a sensor or something like that put into the chamber when the car is circulating on track, so it can be measured when the engine is up to temperature. My understanding, and I've spoken to several leadership figures within Formula One and been in touch with them, is that we are a long way from that. Discussions are still being had, and there is a feeling that this whole issue has been rather overblown. Might it be overtaken by other events? One insider explained to me that there have been so many radical changes to both the engine and the chassis rules that there is always likely to be discussions and compromises to be found when different teams have found different solutions